Hi, my name is Nu Vang. Today is November 12th, 2017. This is my video in regards to dissectioning a sheep's heart. So we are going to take a look. This is the anterior side of the heart. So right up here, you'll see, which is the brachiocephalic artery. And then you'll see the right auricle and then the right ventricle. This is divided by the anterior interventricular sulcus, which is the division between the right and the left. On this side over here, you have the left ventricular, ventricle, and then the left auricle, and then the pulmonary artery, and then, which is in here. And then you have your aorta, which is here in this section. We're going to go to the posterior side. So the posterior side, you have your, again, pulmonary artery, which is here. And then down here you have your left auricles, and then you have your left ventricle. You have your right ventricle, and then this is the posterior interventricular sulcus, which is also the division between the left and the right. On this side over here, you have your right auricle as well. And then again, you have the brachial, which is right over here. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we are going to dissect it. So we're going to start off we're going to make an incision on the right side first, and then we'll move over to the left. So we're just going to make an incision laterally, and I'm just so as you can see here, okay, I don't know if you can see it pretty good, but here is, hold on. Okay, so we have your right atrium, which is right up here, and then we have the, hold on one second, and then we have the tricuspid valves, which is here, and then all these chordia tendineae, which is basically to help with any kind of backflow that comes through. So when it comes through this supravena cava, it comes down to the right atrium. The tricuspid valve holds the blood, pushes it through, and then the chordia tendineae, which blocks it so that the force of it does not go through it. And then from there, it gets pushed out and through here, sorry, gets pushed out over here, sorry, through the left pulmonary artery, and then once it gets pushed through the left pulmonary artery, sorry, which is here, left pulmonary artery, and then it gets sent out to the lungs, oxygenates all the deoxygenated blood, and then gets sent back into the left ventricle. So now we're going to dissect on the left side for the ventricles. And here we are. So as you can tell the difference between the left ventricle, the muscle is really thick on this side, the muscle is thick to help with the force of the blood being pushed out to the body. Compared to the left side, the right side, which is very thin, which is probably like a 1/4 inch, and this one's probably approximately about an inch large. So once the blood goes from the pulmonary artery, it gets dropped back down to the left atrium, which is here. So in the left atrium, and then it gets pushed down through the bicuspid valve, which is also known as the mitral valve. And then again, you have your chondria tendineae, which is basically to help with the backflow of it. So it's the force of it to keep it closed shut. Gets sent down to the left ventricle here, as we suspect it to be like a circle, but it's really not. And then from there, gets sent out through the aorta. And then once it gets sent out through the aorta, here, it gets sent out to the body. Right here, sorry. And then to the body. And then it sends all the blood back to the body, and then the cycles carry on again, and then again it goes back into the supraveni cavea, down to the right atrium, through the tricuspid valves, down to the right ventricle, out through the pulmonary vein, back into the left atrium, through the bicuspid valve, to the left ventricle, and then out through the aorta. And this is my video. Thank you for watching.